Dear student of class 8 to 10, how are you everybody? I hope that all of you are keeping well by the grace of the Almighty. We are going to start our class on part 3 of narration. So get ready everybody with your full attention by keeping your notebook and pen. Okay? Students, let's enjoy today's class. First of all, have a look on the whiteboard. A picture on going to school, and the sentence is, Promi said to me, will you go to school? Okay. Students, observe the sentence that Promi is the subject and said to reporting verb, me object, and Promi is quoting a sentence, will you go to school? So this is the interrogative sentence having quotation marks. Okay. Then the sentence is, Suhel said to Raju, who are you? Okay. Students, everybody look at the picture. We see that the man is closing the door, isn't it? And the direct speech is here. He said to me, please close the door. So, please close the door is an imperative sentence. Okay? And the indirect speech is here. He requested me to open the door. Because we see that in the inverted comma, please close the door is a requesting sentence. Okay? So, dear student, can you guess what is our lesson title today? I think you have already guessed our lesson on narration of changing interrogative and imperative sentence. By the end of the lesson, we will be able to change the narration of interrogative sentences and imperative sentences. And then we will be able to change the direct speech of thank you, good morning and goodbye into indirect speech. Let's practice the activity on the whiteboard. First one, Runa said to Shuma, have you taken my pen? Then number 2, my father said to me, is not poverty a curse? 3, he said to me, are you weeping? And last one, the girl said to her father, have you bought a pen? Okay, let's do the activity. First one, how can we change it into interrogative sentence? Runa is the subject and said to, as it is an interrogative sentence, so we have to change it into asked, because reporting verb is in the past form. So Runa asked Shuma. Then we have to use if for removing inverted comma. If, then you is the second person. So we have to change it into according to the object of reporting verb. So object is here Shuma. Shuma is a girl. So we have to use she. Then have will be had. Then taken V3 or past participle. My is first person. So we have to change it according to the subject of reporting verb. Subject is Runa. Runa is a girl. So we have to use her. Okay? Her pen. And keep it in your mind that when we change an interrogative sentence into indirect narration, must be finished with an full stop. Must be finished with a full stop. Okay? Then number 2. My father said to me. So we have to change. My father asked me if. Okay. So is not poverty a curse? So here the subject is poverty. So we have to write poverty. And in the previous class we came to know that tense will be changed according to the indirect speech of direct narration. So is not is present. So we have to change it into past, corresponding past. So poverty was not. Was is for is. Was not a curse. Okay. Then come to the next one, number 3. He said to me, are you weeping? So we have to change he asked for said to me. Then if are you. You is the subject and you is the second person. So we have to change it into according to the object of reporting verb. So object is here me. So we have to change it into I. Then are will be was. Then last part weeping and stop. Okay. Now come to the last one, number 4. The girl said to will be changed into asked her father if, for removing inverted comma, then you, second person, will be changed according to the object of reporting verb. So her father will be he. Then have will be had. Then bought verb in B3, or we can call it past participle, a pen. Okay. Students, there are some principles we have to keep it in our mind. First one, if the direct speech is in the interrogative sentence, reporting verbs such as say, tell, etc. are changed into ask, inquire, etc. in the indirect speech. Then number 2, if the auxiliary verbs start with do, does, did, shall, will, am, is, are, was, were, can, may, etc. If or whether is used as the linker. Then number 3, the order of words in the indirect speech is changed into assertive construction and the note of interrogation becomes full stop. So there is a structure for you. In shortly we can keep it in mind. Subject plus ask or inquire of, then object, and then if or whether, and then subject of reported speech, and then verb, and last one extension. Dear students, everybody look at the whiteboard. There are some activity we have to practice them. First one, he said to me, thank you. Then I said to my students, good morning. And then he said, goodbye my friends. There we have already changed them. So have a look here. He thanked me. In the reported speech, we see there is thank you. So we have changed into indirect speech, he thanked me. It's a special rule. Then I said to my students, good morning. I wished my students good morning. And then he said, goodbye my friends. He bade his friends goodbye. Okay. This is the special rule for change them. For thank you, good morning, goodbye. Okay. Students, let's do the activity on the whiteboard. First one, he said to his father, "What are you doing?" 2. He said to me, "Where do you live?" Then 3. The stranger said to me, "Where are you living?" These are the activity. The reported speech is starting with WH question. So we have to do them. Let's do them. First one. He said to his father. So we have to use he asked his father. Then WH question. What? So we have to use what. When we use WH question, inverted comma and comma is automatically omitted. Okay. Then we have to use subject. Subject is second person you. So we need to change it according to the object of reporting verb. Okay. So his father. His father will change into he. He. Then are will be was, and then next part doing, and then full stop. Then come to the next one, number 2. He said to me. So we have to use he asked me. Again WH question. Where? So we can omit inverted comma and comma by using WH question where. Then again you will be changed according to object. So we have to write I, because me is the object of I. Then do is the auxiliary verb, so we have to think about principal verb. Live will be lived and full stop. Okay. Then come to the next one, number 3. The stranger said to me. The stranger asked me, because stranger is asking me a question. Where are you living? Where are you living? So asked for asking question, we have to use then where, and will be omitted comma. Then again you is the second person, so change it into according to object. Object will be I. Then are will be was, and living is same, and then full stop. Okay student, now have a look. There is a structure for you. We have used subject. He is the subject, again he, and the stranger. So we have used subject. And then we have to use ask. When we get the reporting verb is in the present, we have to use ask. As we have got the reporting verb is into past, again past, and then said to also past. So we have used asked in the past mode. Asked. Okay. Then we have to use object. His father is the object here, and me is the object here, and then me is the object here. And then interrogative pronoun. As our task is WH question, so we have got where, what is the interrogative pronoun, and then where also interrogative pronoun. So we have to use interrogative pronoun here. And we also omitted inverted comma and comma also. Then if we get any interrogative adverb, we have to use interrogative adverb also. Then subject of reported speech. Here subject is you, and then you, and then you. So we have to use subject of reported speech. Subject or reported speech also used according to the object of reporting verb. And then verb. So we have used are into was, then live into lived, then are living also was living. This is called verb. And then extension. We have also used extension. When we get any extension in a sentence, we have to use them. So these are the shortcut structure for you. Students, so we have to keep it in our mind that if the direct speech begins with some WH question word such as who, what, where, why, how, etc., the question word is retained in the indirect speech, and then the order of words in the indirect speech is changed into assertive construction, and the note of interrogation becomes full stop. Okay? Dear students, let's do the activity of narration of imperative sentences. Okay, first one. Read them very carefully. Exercise 1. He said to me, please give me a glass of water. Then 2. The teacher said to the students, always speak the truth. Mother said to him, don't run in the sun. And then father said to me, don't tell a lie. Okay. These are the imperative sentences. So we have to change them direct to indirect. Let's do them. He said to me, please give me a glass of water. So reported speech is saying request. We see that he said to me, please give me water. A glass of water is he requesting me. So keep it in your mind there. Reporting verb will change according to the sense of reported speech. So, as it is a request sentence, so we have to use he said to. Instead of said to, we have to use requested, as it is in the past mode. So we have used ed also, requested. Then me. So we have to use inverted comma by using to. Then the main verb me will change according to subject, as me is a first person. So me will change into he will be him. A glass of water. Okay. Please is request. So we have used requested. So please also omitted. Okay. Then come to the next one. The teacher said to the students, always speak the truth. Here we see teacher is advise his students. Teacher advised his students always speak the truth. So we have to use the teacher said to, change into advised. The students, then we have to use to speak the truth always. Then come to the third one. Mother said to him, don't run in the sun. So mother forbid them to not in the sun. So we have to use mother said to. We can use advised or forbade. forbid in the present. We have to use forbid as our reporting verb is in the past mode. Forbid him, then to run in the sun. Okay. Don't had omitted by using forbid. So we need not to use not here. If we used advised, we have to use not. Suppose that we can write mother advised him. Sorry. You need not to use e here. If we write the answer mother advised him, so we have to use not to run in the sun. Okay. Then come to the next one. Father said to him, don't tell a lie. Again, father is advised me that we need not to tell a lie. So we have to write father. We can use advised me. Now we can use not. Then to. And then tell a lie. Okay students, there are some principles. We have to keep it in our mind for changing narration of imperative sentences. 1. The reporting verb becomes order, request, advise, ask, tell, etc. according to the sense. Hence, the words said to me, said to him, etc. becomes order or ordered me, advise or advised him, etc. Okay. 2. The imperative mode is changed into infinitive. Hence, to is used before the main verb to make it infinitive. Then 3. Negative imperative may be expressed by using not before the infinitive in the indirect speech. The verb forbid, prohibit, etc. may also be used. Then 4. Such expressions as please, sir, in the direct are left out in the indirect speech and they are rendered by the verb request or by the adverb kindly, politely, etc. Okay. So there is a simple structure for you. Subject plus request or order or advise or tell or object plus to plus last part of reported speech. Okay. Let's do the activity. Imperative beginning with let. First one. Laila said to her friends, let us have a picnic on Sunday. Then 2. He said to his companions, let us not miss this chance. Okay. So, there we see that Laila said to. We have used proposed instead of said to. Or we can also use suggested also. To her friends, and then that we have used for omitted, comma, inverted comma. Then us, change into they. Then should have a picnic on Sunday and have a picnic on Sunday. Okay. Then number 2, he said to. We have used proposed or suggested instead of said to. Then to his companions is unchanged. And then we have used that for omitted, inverted comma. Then they also used instead of us. And then should not miss this chance. This also changed into that. Okay. So notice that when let in the direct speech expresses a proposal or suggestion, we may use should for let and change the reporting verb into propose or suggest. Moreover, the imperative form is changed into assertive form with the linker that. let's come to the next one. Number 3. We said, let him tell the story. And 4. He said, let me come in. Okay. So we have changed. We said that he might or might be allowed to tell the story. Then he requested that he might be allowed to come in. Okay. But notice that when let doesn't express a proposal, it should be changed into might or might be allowed, or into some other form according to the sense. Now it's time to write your homework. So everybody write them very carefully. First one, Bobby said to me, how did you do the homework? 2. Omar said to me, shall I take your pen? 3. Nafisa said to me, please lend me a book. 4. The teacher said to the students, let us enjoy our class. Then number 5. She said to him, where have you come from? So don't forget to do your homework. Okay? Thank you so much for your cordial cooperation. Stay home and stay safe.